my January budget started off so good. Like, when I say so good, it was so good. Like, even that whole time about the car key, about the phone, about the all that, it was going so good until we got to week 4. I just started eating out like a crazy person. And I'm gonna tell y'all what my excuse is because I don't want to use the excuses. So I think it was because of my hormones. Because I was on birth control and I ran out of birth control, and then so like I had 2 cycles back to back, and I was just like a crazy person. I literally was like I was just like I have to have this type of food. Like I was just outrageous. So when I had to do that second trip to the grocery store, I actually thought I was gonna do good because I bought things that I spent $20. I bought things that I knew I was gonna need on the next like run to the grocery store, and I was like, okay, this will hold me over, and it'll change up just enough amount of stuff where I'll be okay. Little did I know. Okay, so I had a rotisserie chicken, right? I bought a rotisserie chicken. I bought spinach. I bought eggs and milk. One for me and one for Art because we drank 2 different types of milk. She has lactose free and I drink regular 2%, whatever. I got 2% because the fat free was more expensive. So the rotisserie chicken, I ripped it up, made chicken salad. That chicken salad was gone in literally like 3 servings. And then the rest of the chicken that was left, that like the wing part and stuff you don't want to be ripping up to make chicken salad with, I ate that night for dinner. So then all I had left was basically the stuff I was going to use to make breakfast. I didn't even end up making the eggs. I didn't end up cooking the spinach. I literally ended up just eating the peanut butter toast that I already had at work. So I could have just not bought it. And then did I buy? Oh, I did buy Arbor some apples, and she ate the whole container. It was like the pre-cut apples. It's like $5, and it's like bin. It's like this big, and it's like green apples on one side and red apples on the other side. She ate that whole container of apples in 1 week. So she would wake up. I would like cut the peel off, and just like fill up like one of those little toddler cups, and she would just eat all of them and say apple. So yeah, she ate all those apples. And so yeah, I was like, why did this not work? Why did this not stretch out for 2 weeks? But it was kind of unrealistic for one chicken to stretch 2 weeks. But I don't know. That chicken salad was good though. I think that was one one thing that chicken salad was good. I did eat cereal a couple times. But I was just like, I have nothing here that I want to eat. And I know it's not about wanting, but it wasn't even just like me wanting it. Like I made pinto beans, I think in my last video I showed y'all. And I literally have not even touched those pinto beans. And I'm sure I need to throw them out now because it's been over a week. And it's just like, I think I had like I guess since the last time I had them, I didn't want them. Like I ate them till I didn't want them. Now it's like, I just can't even imagine eating them kind of thing. And I feel the same way about that chili I made. Like I was eating it so much back to back that I just can't think about eating it. Like I look at it in the freezer and I'm just like, oh my God, no. And I just like shut the freezer. Like, I don't know what's going on, but yeah. I'm going to have to do something different. I do want to get sherbet this time when I go to the grocery store, which I didn't have on my list. I need to write on there now. Just to give me kind of like a dessert type thing. Because I do have a sweet tooth, but I love sherbet. Because me and my mama did so many diets, like when I was in school and stuff, that sherbet was like one of the things we could eat. And it was like during that time with stuff that was fat free, it was like, oh, if it's fat free, it's good for you kind of thing. And so sherbet was like one thing we always had in the house. And I've been wanting some, so I'm going to get some of that. And I think RP will like it too. And I don't think it has dairy in it, so she can have that. So that'll be really good. Because she always wants something cold. Like, if I have popsicles, she would want to eat popsicles all day. So, yeah. Anyway, totally off topic. But yeah, January budget review. Now, okay, I didn't spend any money on tires because I had to buy the key for the car, which was $200. And then, let's see. I didn't budget anything for groceries and I spent $20. For eating out, I budgeted $6. $6 even, just $6. And I spent 47.44 on eating out, which is ludicrous, crazy, insane. Let's see. For gas, I budgeted 120. I spent 110, and the other 10 I used to get some diapers for my friend's baby shower, which I got an invite to like after I had already made my budget. And so I just used those $10 to get her some diapers, and then I used 2 other things I already had in my house as a gift. I gave her a playpen, which RP pretty much never used, and like a little kit where you can like do a handprint and a footprint. By the time I actually remembered that I had that, RP was too big to be doing it, and I had already made like Christmas gifts one year with her hand and footprint on it, so I was just like, okay, I can give her that too. It was still in the paper and everything. My tag was $46.73, and I had saved it from December. I didn't get an oil change because that money went towards the key. I budgeted $130 for electricity, and it ended up being $205. I'm sick of the power company. I really am. I budgeted $30 for water. My water was $29.31. I budgeted $55 for cable. They charged me $51.78. I budgeted $40 for the doctor, therapy, and I spent $40. I budgeted $11 for dental, and I spent $11. Health insurance, $50.36. I spent $50.36. Car insurance, I budgeted $80, and it was $81.50. Let's see. Life insurance, I budgeted $16, and I still haven't paid that yet. I literally forgot about it. And I'm supposed to pay $8 because mine, I think I said this already, but mine, I was paying it and my grandma was paying it at the same time, and basically it's paid up to May, so I don't have to pay that again till May. American Express, I budgeted $97. I paid $97. Capital One, I paid $79, and I budgeted $79. Profit sharing, I budgeted $748. I spent $748. Cable, I budgeted $76, and I spent none. Phone, my old phone bill, Sprint bill, I budgeted $63 and paid $63, and I had $5 budgeted out for my mom connection at my church, and I didn't go, so I didn't spend it on that. I budgeted $20 for toiletries. I spent $20. I budgeted $60 for my hair. I paid $60. I had budgeted $22, not 22, $2 for Hulu and Apple space, iCloud space, and I spent $2. I budgeted $20 for baby supplies. I spent $0 because I got my child support. I budgeted $32 for my safe deposit box at my bank, and it was $31.80. I budgeted $8 for my Regents fee, and I spent none because I guess I met the minimum or whatever deposits. And let's see. Let me show y'all my extra income sheet. So, I got $320. Stop all that. I got $370.54 of extra income from Poshmark, selling those books, and that's it. So what I had budgeted out was to pay $52.72 to my old therapy bill. I budgeted $200 to pay to my old Sprint phone bill and $85.18 to go to my emergency fund. And then I had cable, then counseling, and I went out. And that was it after that. So what I actually did it in a different way than I was originally going to. So what I did was wrote like a line and say I got this plus this much, plus this much, plus this much. And then I write something and I say I paid this much, and then this is the balance, and then now plus this, whatever. Okay, so my first payment for books was $99.51. My second payment was $99.71. And my third payment for the books was $63.98. This was an excellent service to use. It's sellbackmybooks.com, I think. I'll leave the link in the description box. I thought that this was going to be like a big trick. You was going to send your books in, and then they were going to inspect them and say, no, we're not giving you the amount we quoted you. I received 100% the quote that they gave me when I sent the books off. So they have somebody inspect it to see if it's got like highlighting and stuff like that in it. And I got 100% of the money that they said they were going to give me, which is amazing. So that was $262.20. So I put $200 towards my old Sprint bill, and that left me with $62.20. I put $62.20 in my emergency fund, and my balance was at $0. Then I made $34.65 on Poshmark, and I spent that on food and groceries. Those extra groceries I bought at $20. And then my balance went to $0. Then I got $32 more on Poshmark, and I spent $4.44 to mail off that giveaway package to the person that won in Rachel's place. And then I had $27.56 left. I went to Dollar Tree and I got some mailers that I need to figure out a way to like keep up the expenses for Poshmark, because I do have to buy like the mailers. Well, I don't have to buy them, but I do. I get them from Dollar Tree just so I can already have something so I can package it and just take it to the post office. Because if you take all the stuff you have to the post office, their mailers are more like paper and not like the bubble kind. And so I can never put anything in the mailer. So I always have to use a box, which means I always have to tape something. So I also have to continually buy packing tape if I have to use a box. I used to have boxes in my house, but now I've used all my boxes. So I actually have to go to the post office and get the free box and package it up while I'm in the post office. So I do have to buy mailers. I do buy mailers. So normally I don't get more than 5. So usually I go get like 3 mailers from Dollar Tree and get those. So I spent $10 at Dollar Tree, and I was getting mailers and candy. And then I had $17.56 left, and then I spent $9.50 at Captain D's. And the reason the rest of it is on here, the day I went for my OBGYN appointment, I left at work during my lunchtime, so I had to have something to eat for lunch. So the remainder of that I spent at Jimmy John's, and I got me a perfect Italian sub. I love Jimmy John's. So yeah, eating out sucked. Made big money on books. Made big money on Poshmark. So Poshmark payouts was $66.65 for the month, and it's February now, and I think I'm gonna start paying myself every Friday for Poshmark instead of just letting it collect up. So in case I need to make a payment or something. But right now, last week I just paid myself Friday. Today is Saturday. That payment was for $28 and change, and right now it's the next day, and I'm already at $26, and I still have a whole week to go. So yay! And my mama just gave me like a huge bag of clothes for me to post on Poshmark to sell. And my grandpa gave me some suits and some pants, and I'm just gonna split it with them, like I think it's 70-30, something like that. Yeah. So yeah. So I have to scan all those and put those up. And so that's going really, really good. And another thing that I didn't think about was my HSA card I had at work. So I actually ended up using that to pay off my remainder of my medical bill from the doctor's office when I got when I had the sinus infection. And then I used the rest of what was on my HSA card, which was $42.07. I just used the $42 and I put that towards my counseling bill that I had left over. So, I thought my bill was $170, but when I called, she told me it was actually $70, not $170. So once I put that on there, my balance is only $28. So, as of the date that I'm going to the counselor, which is Tuesday, that bill will be paid. So I have a paid off counseling bill, a paid off doctor bill, and I have money in my emergency fund. Isn't it? That's like insane. From when we started talking about this, that's literally insane. It's only been a month. So y'all comment below. Chew me out for eating out. Whatever you want to do. I will read your comments. And I love you guys and see you later. Bye.